So I was looking for a video some sort of God type video that helped with being unmotivated, maybe feeling a little depressed. I was just kind of scrolling on my main page, so I didn't look very deep, but I didn't find one. So I figured I'd make it myself. I figured I'd talk about it myself. It's all my hair's a little wild. I look like freaking Wolverine, bro. I just got done with the long run that I really wasn't motivated on. I think part of my issue is I'm letting this like gloomy weather, y'all can see it's like super gray. And it was sunny earlier this week, so it's been nice, but I think this is part of it. I'm letting it get me down, but depression, bro. Let's talk about that type of stuff. And I don't really like being this raw, but because it's uncomfortable, but I need to push myself to that. I need to open up because it might help you guys, but there's some days where I just be down because things feel slow. I feel like I don't know what to do. I don't know how to keep going towards my goals, because like throughout the week, like what makes me happy is being able to keep busy, being able to constantly do stuff. And throughout the week, I get up early and I'm trying to find a good spot. I get up early, I go to the gym, and then I go do my run, and then I go make my protein shake, work on some video stuff, and then before I know it, it's time to go to work. So I go to work the whole day, and then I get off, eat dinner with my family, make my God to go to bed shorts, and then I read, and that's it, bro. I go to bed. That's the day. And it's like there's not really a whole lot of room to like chill or do anything else. I don't like chilling. I like constantly doing stuff, constantly making progress towards something. That's like what makes me feel like I'm doing something. Like, I hate just sitting around. I don't understand how people sit around all day, like the people that live off the government and just lay around like watching Netflix and get welfare all day. Like, dude, I want to do something with my life. God has called me to something more, and it just like stirs my soul to just sit there and do nothing. Like if I'm at the house too long for a day, like these days I'm about to talk about, it like hurts my head. Like it actually like kills my spirit to just sit at the house where like I gotta go out, I gotta go do stuff. I have to do things. And so I have all these days throughout the week where I'm super busy, I'm super doing things. But then we'll get towards, I'll always have some random day off in the week from work, like Thursday or Wednesday usually. And I usually try and use that to work on videos, but then I'll make the videos, I'll edit them, I'll have them all good and ready. And then it's like, okay, well, what else do I do? And I'm just like kind of done. And I don't really have any more ideas for videos. And when I try and force them, it's never good. It just is super unreal and just me talking in circles. So I try not to do that, but then I'm just like, what do I do now? And then it turns into me kind of sitting at the house, like roaming around, just kind of like, and then that's where I get down, bro, because I'm just like, I just feel like I'm wasting time. Because the thing that bothers me most, and I'm going to make a video in the future about, like, am I a loser or something? Because I chose not to go to college. So, like, I know everybody else is kind of filling their time. Like, even the people that are going to school right now that are my age, they're filling their, like, extra time, because I know they do have that. I mean, they got homework and stuff, but I know that a lot of their extra time they're filling with, like, scrolling or some stupid crap that's not really going to give them anything. But that's the thing about me. Like, I can't do it, bro. I can't scroll. It, like, hurts my head. Like, I made a video recently about the phone and putting the phone down, and that's really what I've been locking in on, is putting the phone down, not looking at it. Because when I look at my phone and I just scroll my phone, I don't get anything productive done. I feel like crap, and it just ruins my day. Like, whenever I have these days where I'm so busy and I just have my phone, like, in the other room, and I'm running around, I'm working out, I'm getting ready to go to the gym, I'm reading, I feel so alive. I feel amazing, bro. I feel so much more connected with God than when I'm just on this phone, like, just, it's like there's mind fog in my head whenever I'm just on this phone, dude. Like, I can't scroll. I can't do it. So some people do that, and it's like, that's low-key what I've been struggling with, is like, what do I do in this free time to still be productive, bro? Because there's such thing as doing work, but it's folly. Like, it's what they call in the Bible. Like, you can do, God has his timing for your plan, and sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it's slow, dude. And I think that's honestly what a lot of this being down and this depression type stuff comes down to. I hate to say depressed. I'm not depressed, bro. Like, I get in depressed moods, if that makes any sense. But, like, I think what it comes down to is not being able to be in control. Like, because I see all these goals that I have. I see my future with God. I trust in God, but it's hard because I'm not in control of my time. And we always want to be in control with our life. We always want to control everything, control what our kids are doing, control what we're eating, whatever it is, our bodies, our health. We want to control everything, bro. But truly, we cannot. Because God's plan is so much better than ours. And it's scary. It's scary to just give it all to God and stop trying to control it. But it's truly so much better for you. There's so much more peace in it if you truly just trust him. And that's what I need to do, dude. Because it takes time. And there's going to be some days where I'm really just going to have to be in these moods, because that's just kind of how it is on the path of success. When you choose not to go and drink, go and blow your time on stupid things, when you choose to actually lock in, you choose to actually care about your life, it's a lonely road. It's a rough road sometimes, and it's not fun. But there's going to be greater things later. And it's scary when you give it to God, because you don't really know what's going to happen. Like, I have these goals in mind. I have these goals I feel so strongly, like God's leading me in this direction. Like, God, the Holy Spirit, like, I want to make these videos, bro. Like, and I feel like God has given me this opportunity for a reason. He's kind of pushed things into the way to where I'm still running. Like, I was going to quit running a few months ago, but then I kept running for some weird reason, and now I'm running marathons and, like, trying to go to Boston. It's kind of crazy. And same with this social media stuff, dude. I've just, like, kept doing it because I feel like things have just fallen in line, and God has just pushed me into this realm. So it's hard to trust, bro. It's hard to trust because I'm not trying to talk in circles, but we want our own way, and it's scary. But you got to accept that, like, you being in control is never going to work, because you can't control your life, because it's life. Things literally happen. You get in a car crash tomorrow, get your ball suit off, lose all your money, lose your house. Your wife could divorce you, lose your kids. Your life could just change just like that. And I was talking to my mom about this, like, things can change for the worse in seconds, but things will change for the better in years. And that's so the truth, dude. But it's so worth it to wait those years for the great change. So, like, you being in control, it's not even real, bro. Like, you're never really in control. You're human. You can keep trying to control your life, but you're not perfect. You're going to mess it up. But there's so much more peace when you truly trust in God and let God be in control, because it's better off with God being in control, because God created you. God created the universe. God knows so much more than you. He knows what's better for you. Like, you're over here battling your flesh and getting led in all these different directions, trying to control it, but then also kind of being led astray by your flesh and your sin and all these things. But then God is here seeing the full picture and His divine glory and making this plan for your life. Who would you rather trust? The one who's all over the road, you, or God, who straight up has success and great plans for your future? I would trust God personally, bro. And for the depression, bro, for this feeling down, how to get rid of it is to get in your word, get praying, get talking to God, and revisualize those plans and those promises that you have with God for your future. You know where you want to be, you know where you want to go, you know it's real, you know God is going to deliver, but you just have to keep going. Because it's a lonely road, and it sucks right now. It's freaking boring sometimes, because it's like the same thing. Day after day, cycle and cycle. I get up, I go to the gym, I go to work, I go home, and it's like, dude, I don't want to be anywhere. But you're going to get where you want to be. It just takes time of doing what you don't want to do. So I'm telling you, bro, keep going. Don't let that demon of depression keep messing with you. Don't let that demon of unmotivatedness loom over you, because you just have to do regardless. You have to do regardless, because God is with you, bro. And don't get into a mood of, I don't want to pray, I don't want to talk to God because I'm depressed. That is the best time to talk to God. To let him know your full feelings, to let him know what you're going through, to talk to him, to ask him questions. And he'll probably answer you, bro. Something will happen. So stay focused, guys. Keep working on what you're working on. I just want to make this because this stuff has just been on my mind. It's really been brewing on me for a while. Just like kind of being in this, like everybody's starting their first year of college and that. They're in that. I'm not in school. I'm figuring out social media. I'm figuring out my marathons and making it with that. And it's a lonely road, dude. It really is. It's a cycle, dude. But would it not just be a cycle if I went to college too and then we can get into that another time, but I want to give this to you guys to tell you to stay focused. If you're in college, if you're working towards a dream that you have there, stay focused. If you're not going to college and you're trying to figure it out, stay focused. Whatever you're working on, God will lead you into some sort of direction. Whether you feel lost, whether you feel without purpose, you have a purpose. You just have to pray. You just have to remember. You just have to remember that this world is only temporary. These things are only temporary. But God still has such a great plan for you here. God still has just such an amazing plan here right now. You just have to follow and trust him. Have faith, and you can move mountains, Jesus says.